Suddenly, a train. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I think the train is gone. Alright, so the beta finally is open today through I think the 23rd or something like that. So I thought I'd do a little, like, what's new and all that jazz. Because with Hideo Kojima, I think he's out of it right now. So he's like, I want nothing to do with this. So I think he, did his own little thing. That's why I think there's another Metal Gear that he's trying to do. I think I could be wrong. So this is the new Metal Gear Survive. So this basically takes place, I want to say, hold on, turn down the music a little. I think it was, what was it? I think, it was Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I believe it was like after that. I mean, like during the whole attack. What happened was, well, actually, it might show here, or maybe not. But anyways, yeah. What happened was apparently there's like a wormhole that opened up when everything was going downhill, which brought them to this like deserted wasteland where there's like zombies or whatever they call them. I'm not sure. What was his name? It was because I played all the Metal Gear Solid series. I loved them all. A few exceptions. I think because during the third one, where it was Sustenance, you were playing as Raiden on the oil rig, and when you find basically Snake, and his name is something else. I can't remember what it was. It was like, yeah, over here saying, oh yeah, I love it, this and this, but I can't remember his name. Um, it was like something with the P, I know that much. But we'll go classic, we'll go Snake. Now for me, I look like an Oriental type of dude. Like in real life, you would have never known, but I'm actually Mexican. Let's go with that. I'm not gonna go into nitty gritties, because I don't. Well, maybe just the hairstyles. All the pretty, I don't care, eyebrows. I like that little scruffy look. I don't want that much. I just keep it. Let's just go standard. I don't think features okay. Butterfly. I might not get any of these because like some of them's kind of like this. Well, maybe just that. Because this reminds me a lot of the boss. If you like, spoiler alert, during some of the little final bits, you have to. Well, I don't want to say if you haven't played them or seen any other, then like you're far behind. But during it, like down her stomach is like just looks just like that. It's like a snake going down her stomach. I do like the whole. But yeah, otherwise, like I said, I played a lot of Metal Gear, and like I said, it was probably one of my favorite games to play growing up. My father played it a lot, and like I said, grew in love with it. I remember always like, Snake, 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 just stuff like that. And like I said, it was all in all a fun game. There's 5 bit this version of game allows you to play salvage mission. These missions you must defend a device used for mining energy. Much gear kept in the storehouse, much gear for equip. Rewards earned from salvage mission can be used to upgrade weapons gears. Okay, so revival pills. see what I have. Do I have anything in here? I don't have any of those. I might just go for a tactical scarf because it gives me a little more defense. So it's basically like, do you want to risk defense or do you want to risk like for, you know, like speed? So let's see what the highest thing I could go for. Okay, well, I don't really go too much for. I mean, defense is nice and all, but you know, this look, this goes 63 to 56, so that one's a little better. Diamond Dog, yeah, that's a little good. Might just go for this. Look at that, I guess from a 1 to 2.4. This is probably the best looking one here. Let's see what else we have. Air tank. Random dust. Okay, so that's basically like, you know, dust storms. Okay. Small quiver. New survival bag. Oh, I can't use that yet because I don't have any instructions. Because this is nice and all, but I'd rather get that because I don't want to get like penalized. Well, I guess I got both, and I don't have an extra one. Okay, so. Only one set, no more arrows, okay. I can use those. It's kind of annoying me, so I want to try to. What is that? Oh, crystals. Is there... Because those little things annoy me so much, and that is my pet peeve. But is there something, you know, change color? Oh, okay, here it is. That's what it is. Not that. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, and granted, you know, attack is good. Survival bow. Probably go for the bow. No, do I have... Okay, I was like, this is what I want. Okay, so... We need fences. Get the lures, play one of these. I'm 21 grand right now, so supply box. Alright, so okay, so up is to change. Okay. Okay, so wormholes. Okay, so you can make it. Okay, I think I understand some of it now. Okay, okay, I understand the gist of it. So that's actually pretty cool right there. I like that whole little look. so I like that. It shows out your whole loadout. That's pretty cool. What is this? Deployment gate. Accept missions. Okay, this is probably what I want. So, okay. Oh, look at that. So that's actually, so far it's actually pretty cool, you know, I'll give it that. I do like the fact that they're doing a little survival. I watched a little bit of gameplay, because I too watch YouTube, I watch other people. And I saw that, like I said, there is a English, there's a hunger and a thirst meter they have to worry about. But of course, you know, this is why you salvage stuff. You can find better items. You can find like bottles, bottled water, fresh. You can make filters because you know there's dirty water around that you can take, drink, and get sick. And they do it like that. That's another thing that I loved about Metal Gear Solid. That they did over in. Well, actually, no, they didn't. No. Well, anyways. They keep it like a realism type. Oh, I have to go here. I was like, what am I waiting for? No, but I do like how with this they I can't think of the word. There's a certain game. I think I'm thinking of the 7 Days to Die. I think that's what I'm thinking of. But anyways, with this, with the hunger and thirst, I do like the fact where you have to go and actually, you know, kill stuff or go retrieve stuff. Exactly. Granted, you know, the grind is a little bit tedious depending on the person. What if we do like stealth kills here? Find out right now. Can I search it? No, okay, I guess not. Okay, actually, I don't want to touch that. What is that? Oh, it's just... So all this stuff you can like salvage. See, like right here, you have wood, oil. Of course, you just don't want to grab everything. You want to grab the more like, you know, useful material. Iron's useful. Screws are useful. Gunpowder. Gosh, that should be amazing. That's because oil, I mean, oil is always going to be like important because that's, you know, a lot of your stuff. so I think it's like, depending on what it happens, if you... I'll have to attack it, huh? Yeah. I think it's like one of those things where if you shoot so many enemies, it'll like break after a while. That's what I'm thinking. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Missing 2 arrows. Turn around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a bit. What is this? Okay, now. Workbench. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Oh, no, this is bad. Oh, that's pretty scary, actually. So you can see them on the little mini map. Like one's kind of like, yeah, that's gonna stop him. Oh wow, okay. How do I... Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay, and now I know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting. This. What's that? Okay, so I need to start getting more like metal, mineral, stuff like that. Where is it? Okay, that's ammunition. Hell with that. Iron. I don't have iron. Okay, so this is gonna be. I need friends. I'm not sure if we can do friends right now. I am so ill prepared. And it sucks too because it just get rid of everything you have. That's not really useful up here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna survive this one. I am so ill prepared right now. I don't have any iron. Nothing but coppers. Can't make anything. So ill prepared. Oh, that's a big one. What the hell are you? Oh, great. Well, it's gonna do nothing. What the hell? How am I gonna kill you? Can I set you off? Oh, there's another one. Oh, I am dead. No, there's no way I'm gonna do this. I am so ill prepared. Okay, so apparently, like I said, you can use different stuff. It looks like. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe that's like for the higher ups, like if you've been playing the game already for a while. Because I know it's out in other regions. I think that's what it is. So, can I repair stuff here? How do I repair? Well, looks like There's really no, what's it called, I can't think of the word, like, cause like I said, I went through all that, survived like 4 explosions, and there's still like, within 90 areas and stuff like that. So I guess there isn't that much of a big drop. What is this? Okay, so I can do that. What's this here? Oh, it's a facility. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Don't need any of that, don't need any of that, don't need that. So I wonder what I have exactly. I wonder if it's like one of those where you have to like survive to actually get all the stuff. I wonder if that's how it is. Okay. So what I saw other people do was different. You see, cause what I saw other people do, they were just like, they actually had to like survive. Different. Okay, so about 10 meters. Dead headshot from 15. So it looks like there's like a small win, because if you just go like dead center, see, it like goes away. So I wonder if that's how. Look at that. See, so okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Okay, so the right and left, I know that's the drop, but what I'm thinking, what they tried to do was where close range, it's just like that, but longer ranges, like let's say for this one, was at like 30 meters. So I'm aiming like right here then. You see, so I think depending on where you aim, that's where it's supposed to go. That's what I'm thinking. So, alright, like I said, I wanted. Single player. How do I go to single player? I'm so confused. So let's join someone. Maybe that's what we should do. So I wonder if everyone starts off at 10. Because they, I probably missed the whole chunk for all I know. For all I know, I'm supposed to go to like somewhere else, but right now I'm in like multiplayer, and I'm supposed to go to single player, and I just missed the whole thing. Maybe I'll do that when I come back. But because I'm not gonna stay for long. I just came to try it out for my thoughts. I still have classes that I have to go to. I thought I'd do a quick thing for this. I said I love Metal Gear, so well, yeah. Let's leave because I want to see if I am right. If there is a single player that I missed, because like I said, I saw them. Actually, have to go through 5. Maybe I am just in multiplayer lobbies. See, like right here, like stuff like that. Is anything about what about bombers? Is there anything about them? Probably not. Maybe there is, I probably missed it down. So I can't go oh. Alright, maybe I'm missing something, but I might just call it quits right here. Like I said, I have classes that I still have to go to. There it is. Not that. Nope, not that. There it is. I want to see if, like I said, if I am right real fast, go check out to see if there is a type of, what's what I'm looking for? Like, what do you play? Oh, a single player? Because I've seen people play it. But it's ooh, I'm not swear. I messed up. I've seen people play single player where they were just, you know, like roaming around and whatnot. Okay, maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just missed. Maybe I do have that connector from here. Alright, look pretty cool though. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'll have to figure that out. Is there? I wonder too. I have to try to get used, so it's bottom left for that. Let's go to controls. CQC ready. Primaries. Okay, so you press that for communicate.
We're being flanked! Help me out.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Rock and roll! Somebody! Help!
So I do like that where, like, it kind of tells you what they are. So see, like that, it's just like an attack. Like, you know, little, I like the little icon. Okay, so doesn't really do much. Ah, the memories. if you played, which one was that one? Snake Eater. Well, that by far one of my favorite ones, by the way. Snake Eater. Like that's if you know, you would know that one part right there just by itself. Like just you have to watch Snake Eater. You have to watch Snake Eater, and then like just this one salute. There's so much behind it. If you played it, you know the feels. Okay, so that's the lure then. Alright. Alright, well I'm gonna quit for here. I still have classes, I have to get ready and all that good stuff. Maybe I get my buddies to download it and then we can all go play. Yeah, it seems like an interesting game right now. I want to say it's like $40 or maybe 30. I think I can't remember which one it was. If it's 30, maybe I consider it. Because, you know, $30, it's not bad. Sometimes $30 games turn out to be like $60. For example, I did a lot of Dead by Daylight. That was a $30 game, and it was like more than that. But it was a fun game. This is interesting. I would, for right now, I have to rate it like a 7 out of 10, just because I still have to get used to controls. It kind of just like jumps in. I kind of wish there was like little more simplifications, like go here for single player, go here for multiplayer, you know, stuff like that to help, you know, like for people like me who have no idea what the hell they're doing, to kind of, you know, help me out. I do like the fact that there are, they still brought back the stealth kills. They have blurs. It all in all looks just like, you know, Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. And I do like the fact that there is a little more realism. Got like music. Okay. The operations. I don't know why it'd be on display, so why not? Okay, I guess I can't change music. Let's keep it like that because it nullifies it. Otherwise, I give it, like I said, I give it like at least a solid 7 out of 10. Because there's some things that are a little confusing at first, like I said, for me, and I'm sure other people have thought, like, what am I doing? Like, how do I do this? So I'm sure other people thought of it. It seems like a fun game. I do like a little survival. I do like the fact that you're able to actually, you know, I'm sure they're gonna bring it out, but I want to see where you can actually kind of go around and, like Fortnite style, you know, you have your base and you go, you know, expand it with different little knickknacks. I'm sure once you start getting into the nitty gritties, and probably once it starts coming out, they're gonna have the, you know, I'm thinking like iron walls, fortifications, and like stuff like that. And maybe guard towers that you can put up. Because if you look at Metal Gear Solid, like if you played Phantom Pain, you know that there's like different bases. Each one has a little thing. I'm thinking they should add like shelters. Okay, I know they have their own rooms, so what if you want like your own little shelter type? They should try adding maybe various traps. Because again, if you played Phantom Pain, you would know that you had multiple traps. You had traps that would electrify them, that would capture them, that would like make them fall asleep. You know, you had different types of traps, not just a claymore. And hopefully they do bring some of that stuff over, because that would be nice, you know. And make it, if they do, make it expensive. Because of course, you can't just make it cheap, you know, oh, 4 screws, like 6 iron. No, no, no. If you want to make an RPG, man, you need like 40, maybe 60 metal. You need like 20 TNT. Like, that's what I saw when I was trying to make the dynamite thing, whatever. So like they should make it like somewhat expensive but reasonable, because you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to make it like a pure grind. And of course, except for ammunition, same thing as well. To add a type of thing, and maybe they already added it, because again, it did say once you know progress, you do get better stuff and better weapons. So for all I know, it's already in the game, and I just haven't got there yet. But you know, I want to see some of that. I want to see some of the old stuff from then into now, because I feel like it'd be a lot better to kind of, you know, bring it back. Because again, Hideo Kojima, yes, he left and he did his own little thing, but I want to see something fresh. Because if he's out of the picture, what do you bring there? What do you have to offer that he couldn't give? You know what I mean? Like, what makes you so special? It's like he was, you know, he was Hideo Kojima. He was like, oh, like amazing. Like, what makes you any special? Like any specialer? So I want to see what they have to offer here. All in all, like I said, it looks like a good game. I do like the little customization, all the little details they add, and it's pretty excited for it. Yeah, they need to change that because I can't. But you know, all in all, it's a good game. I might consider it. I might consider it. can't go back for some reason. Why won't you let me go back? I guess not right choice. But I might consider getting it if all goes well. Because who knows? Like I said, it looks like an interesting game. This is something I could probably get myself lost into. I do like all this, and it is nice seeing that you can have squads and whatnot. I do like the whole survival type. My buddies and I do a lot of survival games. I'm hungry. So maybe down the road I will actually get this game. Okay, so they got rid of that then. That would make sense. Because I was like kind of hoping that I could like pin down sites, you know, but apparently not. Again, I might get it because I love Metal Gear Solid and I do like the fact of a survival. I love survival games as well. So maybe I might consider getting this. Like I said, right now, of course, it's in beta. I might pre-order. But I don't know, you know, it seems like a pretty solid game. Yep, Metal Gear Solid. No? Alright. But all jokes aside, it seems fun. I could see myself playing this for a while and getting bored and coming back to it. Because it's always fun. It's always better if you have like a group of people. If you only have like if it's only yourself, it gets boring. It's like Minecraft. It's like any other game that deals with some type of survival or stuff like that, because it gets boring after a while. I play Ark by myself sometimes, and it gets boring because it's like I don't have anyone to talk to. I'm just here by myself, so it's like, what do I do? So it's just like, it's one of those type of games where if you have buddies, awesome. If not, find some friends. But I don't know. You know, it's a fun game. I'd recommend it probably. You know, but of course you have to be into it. You have to go with the grind, and of course it'll take time. Everything takes time. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. I'll come back to it and like get a feel for it to figure out what the hell I'm doing, because I bet like most of you, if any of you are like watching this, like kind of like screaming your heads off, like, what are you doing? Don't do this. Get this. Go here. Go get that. And here I am, just like, what am I doing? What do I do? You know, stuff like that. Because this is a whole new concept. There hasn't really been a Metal Gear Solid survival game that I know of. Granted, there was Peace Walker, which is almost like it, because you did get like stuff. You could make different little knickknacks. You did have the ability to get rations and cook it, and you know, so forth. But there wasn't really like an actual survival type where you had to go get water, you had to go get food. And I don't know any PS4 games that deal with this type besides maybe like Don't Starve, because that's like the closest really there is compared to like a realism type, but that's like more food. So like I said, this is actually a very different beginning, I should say, of like a good, maybe different franchise that could happen. And I am actually looking forward to this, to see where this takes them, like what other games will think like, hey, why don't we make a survival game, you know? Like, again, yes, I know Fortnite has their own little shindig, but that's like a different survival. That's a wave of survival. This is more like, you know, granted, yes, I know this is also a wave system, but it's also like a survival type where you have to eat, you have to drink, you have to worry about stuff like that. Because for all I know, there could be random evasions that could happen compared to Fortnite, where it's just wave after wave after wave. This could be like random evasions where if you're not ready, you know, they catch you with your pants down, you could be screwed. And I do like that sense where you're always on your toes, where are they going to come today? Are they going to come tomorrow? Like, how many are going to come? Are the bomber going to show up? You know, he was a pain in the ass. I shot him so many times, he took everything like a champ. So I want to see how they play out and like what they do to further progress this, I should say. But again, all in all, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Leave a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. You know, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your dog, your neighbor's cat, you know. So I said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll answer them the best I can. So, without further ado, Monogear 101 signing off.